Prime Day is officially here, and after digging through the deals, these are the categories where I'm seeing some of the best sewing bargains right now. And after sharing some of my favorite upgrades in my last video, I just wanted to pop on really quickly and show you where I'm actually seeing deals. So whether you're stocking up or replacing things you already use, here's where I'd start looking. First up are trims and embellishments. Things like ribbons, buttons, lace, and decorative trims can get expensive because one color or style is rarely enough. I'm seeing a lot of colors and variety packs on sale right now, and Prime Day is a great time to pick up several colors or styles at once instead of buying them one at a time later. Another category I'm seeing a lot of deals in is hardware, including things like zippers, buckles, swivel hooks, O-rings, D-rings, and more. Prime Day is a great time to take advantage of zipper packs and larger hardware packs because they're usually much more affordable than buying things one at a time. Plus, if you sew regularly, it's always nice to have what you need on hand. Just make sure to pay attention to quality. Some hardware that looks good in the listing can feel surprisingly flimsy in person, so I always recommend checking reviews and photos carefully. I'll link some of my favorite options in my storefront in case any of them go on sale. I'm also seeing a lot of deals on replacement rotary blades. Those are one of those things that's easy to put off, but keeping a sharp blade makes cutting so much easier. Prime Day is a great time to grab a multi-pack so you can have replacements on hand instead of trying to squeeze every last cut out of a dull blade. And just like I said in my last video, I've become a huge fan of plastic and metal snap kits because they're so easy to use. One thing I'm seeing a lot of deals on right now are snap refill packs. So if you've already fallen in love with snaps and want more colors, more variety, or you're simply running low, Prime Day is a great time to stock up without having to buy another full kit. I'm also seeing deals on various interfacings and stabilizers. So if there's something you use regularly or have been wanting to try, Prime Day is a great time to stock up. And keep an eye out for bolts throughout the sale. I haven't seen many yet, but if you use a lot of interfacing, buying by the bolt can save a surprising amount of money compared to buying package after package over time. Another category I'm seeing a lot of deals in is cutting mats. They can be a little bit of an investment, so Prime Day is a great time to get one if you've been wanting it or finally upgrade to a better one. In fact, at the time of recording this, the rotating cutting mat I talked about in my last video is actually on sale. Just make sure you do your research because quality really matters with cutting mats. Pay attention to reviews and customer photos. And especially with larger mats, make sure people aren't having problems with them arriving rolled up and refusing to lay flat. I'll add any good options I find to my storefront throughout the sale. I'm also seeing a lot of deals on acrylic rulers. They come in so many sizes and shapes, and those costs can add up over time, especially if you've been wanting a larger ruler or a specialty shape. In fact, at the time of filming this, the curved corner ruler that I mentioned in my last video is also on sale. Now, just like with cutting mats, quality matters, so pay attention to reviews and photos. But if you've been wanting to round out your ruler collection, Prime Day is a great time to do it. Now, before we get into the last section, if you're finding this helpful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, I share sewing tutorials, practical projects, and helpful sewing resources. So if that interests you, please subscribe. And of course, sewing machines are on sale. That's probably not a surprise, but with bigger purchases like that, savings add up quickly. So if you've been thinking about upgrading or trying a different machine, Prime Day is definitely worth a look. I'm also seeing deals on furniture and storage, like with sewing tables and storage cabinets. Those bigger purchases don't happen very often. So if you've been needing one and you find a good deal, Prime Day can be a great day to take advantage of it because those savings add up quickly. I'll keep updating my Prime Day 2026 list on my Amazon storefront throughout the sale. So if you want to see the deals I'm actually watching, you'll find that linked below or in the pinned comment. And if you haven't seen Friday's video on sewing upgrades I wish I'd bought sooner, definitely check that out next because those are products I genuinely recommend. And if you want help spotting deals that are actually worth it, I also have a video that breaks down sewing deals versus marketing tricks that I'll link here as well.